Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided to the Co-Star, the official newspaper of the Borough of Belmar, and the Asbury Park Press, and notice of this meeting was posted on the bulletin board of the municipal building. Take roll call. Councilwoman Donovan?
Here.
Mayor Beneficio?
Here.
Councilman Rondero?
Here.
Councilman Levis?
Here.
And Councilwoman Kinney is absent.
Okay, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence for our troops, their families, first responders, and also former Mayor Maria Hernandez. Thank you. Before we start the meeting, I'd like to make as part of the record the obituary. I'm going to read the obituary of our former mayor, Maria Galuccio Hernandez, because like myself, I'm sure a lot of people did not know her personally or know any history about her. So if you just bear with me for like 2 minutes, I'm going to read it out and make it part of the record, and I'm going to ask April to also append it to the minutes of the meeting, so that if anybody looks at the minutes in the future, they'll see the obituary. Okay, Maria Galuccio Hernandez, 91, formerly of Belmar, passed away peacefully on August 23rd, 2025 at Discovery Village in Melbourne, Florida. Maria was born on July 11th, 1934, on Main Street, F Street in Belmar, New Jersey, to Eleanor Frosch Galuccio and Italo Galuccio. A lifelong resident of Belmar for most of her years, Maria's faith was central to her life as a devoted member of St. Rose Church. After graduating from Manasquan High School, she dedicated herself first and foremost to raising her 5 children, the role she cherished most. Alongside her devotion to family, Maria built a successful 26-year career in management with AT&T and New Jersey Bell. After retiring, she continued to share her knowledge and energy as a consultant in communications and corporate education, as well as working as an elementary school substitute teacher. Maria's life was defined by service to her community, her church, and her country. She held leadership roles in local organizations, served on boards and commissions, and was recognized for her tireless dedication with the 1989 Woman of Achievement Award by Rutgers University's Douglas College and the Federation of Women's Clubs. President George H.W. Bush appointed Maria to the United States Presidential Personnel Advisory Commission during his term in office, and Governor Thomas Kean appointed her to the New Jersey Advisory Committee on the Status of Women, where she served from 1984 until 1991. She was president of the Monmouth County Municipal Association, St. Rose PTA, Belmar Volunteer Hook and Ladder Auxiliary, and Belmar Junior Women's Club. She was a former director of the New Jersey League of Municipalities, a former board member of the South Monmouth Regional Sewage Authority, and a former member of the Belmar Women's Club, New Jersey Telephone Pioneers, and an honorary member of Boy Scout Troop Number 40. She also made history as the first woman mayor of Belmar, as well as the first woman to serve on the town's planning board, Board of Adjustment, and as a borough commissioner. In each of these roles, Maria was admired for her persistence, her ability to bring people together, and her deep love of her hometown. Those who knew Maria well admired her energy and endless perseverance. She loved traveling with her husband, but her favorite place was Disney World. She spent countless days in Disney World with her children and grandchildren. Maria was predeceased by her parents, Eleanor and Italo Galuccio, her husband, William Dwayne Hernandez, her grandchild, Bridget Nicole Bogdan. She is survived by her 5 children, Maria Greco and husband, Guy Falcioni of Melbourne, Florida, Donna Hernandez of Toms River, William M. Hernandez of Melbourne, Florida, Gina Clark and husband Stephen of Melbourne, Florida, Dr. Lori Bogdan and husband Dr. Joseph Bogdan of Spring Lake. 12 wonderful grandchildren, including one little angel, and 8 great-grandchildren. Relatives and friends are invited to attend the Mass of Christian Burial on Thursday, September 18th at 10:30 a.m. at St. Rose Church, 603 7th Avenue in Belmar. Interment will follow in the family plot at St. Catherine's Cemetery, Seaburg. In lieu of flowers, memorial donations have been made to Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to the O'Brien Funeral Home, Wall Township. To offer condolences to the family, please visit www.o'brienfuneralhome.com. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to the workshop at this point. Councilwoman Donovan, any workshop?
I was hoping I could, I was interested in hearing more about what was going on Fifth Avenue. I know there was some infrastructure work being going on.
Yes, if you've traveled down Fifth Avenue, you'll notice there's many pipes, green, blue, many other kinds of huge concrete, I don't know what you call them, but they're going in the ground. So there will be a letter going out to property owners on Fifth Avenue from Main Street to C Street. I have a copy of it here. It will also be posted on the website. So I'm just going to take another minute to just read that out so everybody knows exactly what's going on. I'm testing my reading abilities tonight as we do this. Okay. Please be advised that the Mayor and Council have undertaken a much-needed project to improve the roadway, water mains, sewer mains, and drainage along Fifth Avenue between Main Street and C Street. The project will include resurfacing the road and replacing utility infrastructure. This project is partially funded by an NJDOT Municipal Aid Road Improvement Grant applied for and awarded to the borough in 2022. We are writing to you today to provide you with information about this project. The improvements include roadway pavement, curb and sidewalk improvements, addressing ADA compliance at handicap ramps, replacing utility infrastructure as needed, and upgrading the storm drainage system. The work is planned to begin on or about September 15th, 2025, and be conducted over the next several months. The roadway will be open for vehicle and pedestrian traffic during most times. However, there may be times when the roadway travel lanes may be decreased to single lane, alternating traffic, or possibly a temporary road closure and detour. Residents who are planning to complete any utility work or other work in the roadway are encouraged to complete this work as soon as possible. Upon completion of the project, opening of the roads for utility connections, curb, or driveway work may be restricted. The NJDOT requires a 3-year moratorium of road openings. During this 3-year post-construction moratorium, no road openings will be permitted unless it is an emergency. Should you have any questions or need further information, please do not hesitate to contact our Chief Inspector, George Allen, or the undersigned James M. Morris at the Morganville office, 732-955-8000. So that will be sent out to everyone, and it will also be on the website.
And it's great news. I know the residents and even myself are really interested in seeing infrastructure actually being, those reforms actually being implemented. I know we had talked about the 8th and I want to say 14th as well. Do we know if that's still going forward, Espen?
Yeah, it's in the process.
Yeah.
Great,
Being worked on.
wonderful, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Council President Andrea, any workshop?
I don't have anything, thank you.
Councilman Lucas, nothing? Okay. I have something actually. There will be, actually, back up for a second. Mayor Bonanno and I from Avon have been working together with the New Jersey Economic Development Authority, NJEDA, from about the beginning of the year to try to come up with ideas to assist businesses on both sides of the bridge, anticipating the ultimate closure that will happen in 2027, I assume. You know, we figured it'd be nice to start it now, especially since it's gonna be a temporary closure, probably around Columbus Day for the repair of the existing bridge. So after a number of meetings and consultation with some of the people at the state and the NJEDA, they have actually decided to come up with a info session and a workshop for small businesses. And that will be held on Tuesday, October 7th, from 9 a.m. to 11:30 at the Taylor Pavilion in Belmar. And the whole goal of this is really to share with businesses the resources that the NJEDA has. They want to also share NJ partner resources for small businesses. And I'd like to take the time to assist business owners with the application process for grants and resources. It's my understanding what they will do is they will reach out to the business ahead of time, right before the meeting, so that if anyone has an application or something that they wish to apply for, they will have people there that will be able to assist them in completing their applications. Because one of the hurdles they have in dealing with businesses is businesses don't have the time to fill out the applications, and many times it gets pushed to the side, and there are some really good grants and other things that are being offered by the state. It's just a matter of the businesses taking the time to gather the information and put it into an application. It's like kind of doing your taxes. You got to get all this documentation and then fill it out. So we're looking forward to that. I will make an announcement at every meeting, up to October 7th to remind the businesses of that, and they should also be getting a notice directly about the meeting. And so that I'm looking forward to that. And it's for both Avon and Belmar businesses. And I think that's all I have. Okay, let's move on to petitions.
Mayor, I did not receive any petitions.
Approval of minutes.
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the August 19th meeting?
Motion.
Second.
Councilwoman Donovan?
Yes.
Mayor Buckafusco?
Yes.
Councilman Rondonero?
Yes.
Councilman Lennis?
Yes.
Reports of council. Kind of did the same thing with the workshop, so if you
I got
have
one.
anything to report, speak up.
Or forever hold your peace. I met last month with representatives from Neptune City, Avon, Bradley Beach, and Wall to discuss improvements to the Shark River, not just dredging, but including dredging, also including environmentally friendly ways to improve the water quality, improve the resiliency of the border, whatever we can do together to make improvements to the environment and to the usability of Shark River. So we hope to continue those conversations going forward, and I'm very optimistic about what that group can accomplish. I want to say thank you to Goodwill and Jersey Shore Runners Club for a wonderful Belmar 5 and Belmar Kids Race. Unfortunately, I ran it, but mostly everyone was better than me. The next Environmental Commission meeting will be on Thursday at 6:30. We'd love for you to join us. We have been with residents to discuss their concerns about the border, the riparian border going around the lake. And DPW was kind enough to walk the lake with us, and we picked out places to both thin and trim back some of that growth. So thank you to everyone. Please continue to reach out with ideas for improvements or what we can do to make your experience of Silver Lake even better as we move forward with the large-scale improvements. I want to say thank you to Chris Smith. Representative Chris Smith actually has secured $50 million in federal funding in the House Appropriations Bill for a dredging, I don't know what the right word is, machine for use in Shark River and the Manasquan Inlet. Now this still has to go through the rest of the federal process, but we all appreciate his advocacy on behalf of our collected towns and on behalf of the Shark River. Finally, one fun thing coming up, Sunday, September 21st, we have a resident who is a member of the board of the Yogi Berra Museum, which is in Montclair, in the university there. On September 21st, they are looking to set the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest simultaneous game of catch. So he had reached out to me and invited me to go along, and I would like to extend the invitation to everyone. If anyone's interested, if enough people are interested, we can get together, transportation to go up. He reached out because of the work we've been doing on the softball field, but I know this is a town that's enthusiastic about its sports, and why not? Mr. McGill, I expect to see you there. You do have to bring that. So please reach out, cdonovan@belmar.com if you're interested. Thank you.
Okay, Council President Rosero.
Thank you, Mayor. The Belmar Housing Authority met last Monday, and they are publishing a bid for repair of the facade. So that is happening. It went out in the Asbury Press yesterday or today, and then will be in the CoStar on Thursday. So that's fantastic that we're finally at that point. The wait list is still open, but it is closing September 19th. So if you know anyone who wants to be on the waiting list for the Belmar Housing Authority, please go to their website, or you can inquire here or talk to Director DeSantis. Also at the Belmar Housing Authority, we will be having their annual 9/11 ceremony, which should be, it's always very nice. There's a releasing of the doves. EMS Director Robin Martin will be speaking. We'll have other speakers as well, and it's something that initially resident Jean Murray and Ellen Ramey started, and that Ellen Ramey continues to support, and so we're happy to support her as the borough. And you're all welcome to come. Please come. Also, on 9/11, we will have the Tribute in Light again, the Light Up the Shore, sponsored by Raising 4. That's at 8:30 by the Howard Rowland Pavilion. So please, if you can make it, that would be great. We have the spaghetti dinner for the San Gennaro Festival this Friday, 5 p.m. If you'd like to come, proceeds, it's $10, and proceeds go to the Belmar Elementary PTO. San Gennaro itself is this coming Saturday. The Mass is at 10 o'clock at St. Rose, and then the procession and festival is at 11 o'clock. The library had their meeting, was that yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, yesterday. It's been a busy week. They're looking to seal up and improve the facade around the building. It's not in complete disrepair or anything, but they want to make sure that they seal it up so that it is, will weather many more years. And then September 18th, Pat Roddy will be back on the lawn playing from 5 to 7. Please come out. And Hispanic Heritage Month we have a field day, September 20th. And then we also have a performance and dance party coming up as well. So I'll let you know more at the next council meeting. And I just want to say thank you for everyone who participated in all of the events this weekend. We had a plethora of very, very important events, including the Surfers Healing, Autism, Beach Bash, the Fallen Heroes 5K, Belmar Pro. It's just some fundraisers for Hip and Ladder. There's just so much that goes on in Belmar, and we appreciate everyone involved.
Oh, sure.
The mayor and I had the pleasure of stopping in at the Center Square thrift store, which was celebrating their 10th anniversary in town in Belmar. If you don't know, the Center Square, all of their proceeds goes to help the center in Asbury, which helps all of our community with homelessness, food insecurity, medical and mental health treatment. So please go over there. They always have a wonderful selection. You get great buys and wonderful clothing. So please come and support the Center Square.
Thank you. Councilman Lenz.
Thank you, Mayor. During Belmar 5, I had the privilege of handing out cups of water with kids from Belmar Elementary. Some of the water was thrown at me. I won't say who did it. But I want to thank Kendra Thompson and Billy and your team at DPW for helping set that up and getting all the equipment down there. That was a really fun thing to do. The next Belmar Car Show is gonna be this Wednesday, the 10th, from 5 to 9. That's gonna be between 8th and 10th Aves. It was really, I think it rained last time, didn't it? So this one will be a little bit more fun. I think the weather's looking better. And then Friendly Sons of the Shillelagh are having their halfway to St. Patrick's Day this Saturday, the 13th, at 2 p.m. in the parking lot, if you make it down there. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to public session for the resolutions on the agenda.
If anyone has a comment or question about a resolution on the agenda, please step forward and state your name and address. Can I have a motion to close the public session?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I have a motion to approve the resolutions as listed on the consent agenda?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Councilwoman Donovan?
Yes.
Mayor Buckafusco?
Yes.
Councilman Rondonero?
Yes.
Councilman Levis?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading and introduction of ordinance 2025-21. This is an ordinance approving the application for long-term tax exemption and authorizing the execution of a financial agreement. Would someone like to make a motion to offer for first reading?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Councilwoman Donovan?
Yes.
Mayor Buckafusco?
Yes.
Councilman Rondonero?
Yes.
Councilman Levis?
Yes.
Next is ordinance 2025-10. This was introduced previously, but has had some revisions, so we're reintroducing. It's an ordinance amending and supplementing section 40-7.34 entitled Affordable Housing Mandatory Set-Aside Requirement. Do we have a motion to offer for first reading?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Councilwoman Donovan?
Yes.
Mayor Buckafusco?
Yes.
Councilman Rondonero?
Yes.
Councilman Levis?
Yes.
Next is ordinance 2025-11. This is an ordinance that was previously introduced and has been amended. This is an ordinance amending chapter 40, zoning districts, creating an overlay district. Would someone like to offer for first reading?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Fran McManaman, McManaman, Scotland Development, Redevelopment Council. This was an ordinance, as you noted, that was previously introduced, and there were some comments from the planning board, some of which were concerning the scope of the area. The borough planner is here with us tonight with the map. She might not be with us in 2 weeks for obvious reasons, so if possible, can she just come up and go through the map?
Sure.
Great.
Sure, so I don't know where you want to hold it, so everyone can see. So this ordinance is just an overlay zone that's part of the required affordable housing requirements. You can see the proposed overlay zone that will be included with the ordinance is basically every property fronting on Main Street for the length of the borough. So, and that's really all it is. We have to show as part of our requirements with Fair Share Housing Center that this proposed overlay zone has the ability to generate affordable units that would meet at least 25% of our unmet need, which is the number of units we cannot provide because we're a fully built out community, and we are able to do that. So that's just what's being shown here.
Well, can I go a little more into what the exact changes are compared to what there is now?
So this is just an overlay zone, so all of the existing underlying zoning remains. So it encompasses part of the Seaport redevelopment area, as well as the CBD1, CBD2, the Block 95 redevelopment area, and a little bit of R75. But anyone who owns a property or, is purchasing a property in this area to develop has the ability to choose to use either the underlying zoning that exists there, or this overlay zone, which allows for the creation of more affordable units.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask a question, maybe we can answer it the next, if you don't have it. What's the difference? Why would I choose the original over the overlay? And what's the,
I mean,
is there a significant difference in the,
It depends on what you're looking to build, I guess.
I mean, is it use differences, or is it like a height, like bulk differences?
So there are some provisions in the overlay zone. The overlay zone permits mixed use, which may or may not be permitted in the zone. There are some bulk requirements, specific to the overlay. There are parking requirements. So ultimately, it's up to the developer of the site, what they're looking to put there, and if they choose to do this.
But the borough is not gonna mandate one or the other.
Correct.
It's up to the person who owns the property or builds the property.
Right.
Okay. That's all.
Great.
I don't recall, did we,
Yes, I got
did we vote on that?
a motion in a second, I just need to do roll call.
Okay.
Councilwoman Donovan?
Yes.
Mayor Bonifesco?
Yes.
Councilwoman Montanaro?
Yes.
Councilman Levis?
Yes.
Next, we have second reading and public hearing on ordinance 2025-19. This is an ordinance amending Chapter 39 to add affordable housing general program purposes and procedures, addressing the requirements of the Fair Housing Act and the Uniform Housing Affordability Controls regarding the compliance with the municipality's affordable housing obligations. This is open for public comment. If anyone would like to speak, please remember to state your name and address first.
Mr. Kramer? We'll get you in line.
Eugene Creamer, 4th Avenue. Eugene Creamer, 4th Avenue. This ordinance was introduced on August 19th. Approximately 22 plus or minus days have gone since then. But please refer to the last page number 21, if you have the ordinance in front of you. And there's a section there with the heading of the planning board. And there's a statute reference for the municipal land use law regarding the referral powers of the planning board. I guess what I want to mention here is that the planning board is entitled to 35 days to review an ordinance for development, and it's only been 22 days.
I'm going to have to defer to someone with more legal expertise in that area than I have.
Was this provided to the planning board at their last meeting for review?
No, I watched the video of the Belmar planning board. There was no mention of this ordinance at all.
If it has not been reviewed by the planning board, then it should be tabled and sent to the planning board at their next meeting.
Okay, any other comments? Unless you're not finished.
No, actually, Mayor, it's not time for comment.
No, on this ordinance, I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no time. There's not time for comment here. I would like to see what the planning board comments are first.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else on this ordinance? Mr. Zilberger?
Is it tabled?
Yes.
Well, Gene just said that it should be commented, but I'd like to make a couple of comments on it. For instance, page 3, low-income housing means a household with total gross annual household income equal to 50% or less of the median regional household income. Low-income unit means a restricted unit that is affordable to low-income household. Now, just right there, I remember that. That's what has been presented to us for a few years. However, there is a change here. At the bottom of page 4, it says very low income household. Means a household with a total gross annual household income equal to or to 30% or less of the regional median household income. Now, this very low idea here changes the whole structure of what it was originally meant to be. This is completely out of order, 100%. Now, let me just finish up here about this. Many years ago, when I was a boy, I read a book. It was named Animal Farm. In the book, the animals took over a farm and drove off the farmer. And they made a constitution and everything else. And as time went by, things changed. They kept changing and tweaking the Constitution and everything else until the pigs took over and everything. This is a change. This is baloney. Excuse that. It's baloney. It's supposed to be overlooked and everything, but I didn't overlook it. Very low. Now that changed the complexion of the town. That's it.
That's a statutory requirement that's consistent with the Fair Housing Act. There are 3 categories of affordable units. There's very low, low, and moderate units. And the statute requires that all of them be provided. That's consistent with the statute and also consistent with the regulations, the UHAB regulations.
Well, the bottom line is we don't have the authority to change them, modify them, eliminate. We have to go with what is in the state legislation. Any other comments on the ordinance 2025-19? Okay,
Okay, can I have a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And can I have a motion to table the ordinance?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now we're on the public session. Please remember to state your name and address when you come up to the microphone.
Hayner, 18th and B. Just a reminder that the New Jersey Run for Fallen is going to be Sunday, September 28th at approximately 9 a.m. Hit North Boulevard and Ocean Ave first, and then be down to Fifth Avenue. We appreciate anybody who come out, support it. For the police help and fire help, we certainly do appreciate it, and the families appreciate it even more. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay.
Can I have a motion to close the public session?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have a resolution for the closed session?
Yes. Whereas it has been determined by the Borough Council that it is necessary to discuss the following specific matter at its regular meeting in the absence of the public, pending litigation and affordable housing negotiations. Whereas the Open Public Meetings Act permits the Borough Council to exclude the public from that portion of a public meeting during which such matters are discussed. Now therefore be it resolved by the council as follows. The council shall recess into a private executive session from which the public shall be excluded to discuss the above referenced matters, that the scope of the aforesaid executive session shall be limited to the above matters as stated, that those matters discussed in executive session shall remain confidential until such time as the need for confidentiality no longer exists as determined by the borough attorney, that minutes of the closed session shall be taken and kept free from public review until such time that the need for confidentiality no longer exists, and that the regular meeting of the council shall resume after the private executive session, at which time the Borough Council may take action in reference to the topic discussed. We have a motion to adopt this resolution.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second.
Councilman Donovan?
Aye.
Mayor Buckafusco?
Yes.
Councilman Rondonero?
Yes.
Councilman Levis?
Yes.
Can you pause it? Okay. A motion to adjourn the
Yes.
meeting?
I'll make the motion.
Yes.
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.